Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the top 5 Minecraft seeds. This video is going to include some absolutely hands down breathtaking seeds full of diamonds, enchantment books, strongholds, end portals, and just so many things. So guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up because it took me quite a bit of time to put together this collage of all these different scenes and seeds and everything. But guys, all these seeds and coordinates for everything is in the description, so if you ever get lost or anything on a seed, then all the coordinates, seeds, and everything is in the description. So guys, please give a thumbs up because I worked really hard in this video, and without further ado, I'll go ahead and let you enjoy the top 5 Minecraft seeds. It's a pretty awesome seed. It's awesome, and it's probably on your screen right now. It's a lot of numbers and stuff, but once we spawn in, we're going to spawn in about right here, you know, next to that little piece of grass. Next to that grass, you should spawn about probably under this tree or something, and then if we go under here, I thought this was just really freaking cool, like this little triangular looking island and then all the water surrounding it, and I don't know, I just thought it was gorgeous. I just thought it looked really freaking cool. But the main thing, the highlights on the seed are probably going to be the loot. So if we first go right over here, we literally walk, like we spawned in right there, and we literally walk just a few blocks and we have a little dungeon right here. So I believe the chests are right here. No, I don't remember exactly where the chests are. We're gonna have to dig for them. That's the good part. But one of these chests do have a protection 3 book in them. So if we get a music stuff, we got a music disc, we got some horse armor. I believe the other chest is right here. And then there's that enchanted book with protection 3 on it. Really nice. We can just see that we are just loaded up with lots of loots, music disc, and 2 pieces of iron horse armor and just some other iron armor. Then we also notice that there's a village right there and a desert temple. Let's go ahead and take a look at the village first. It looks like it is the closest. Now remember, these are all like within like, I don't know, less than 100 blocks of spawn. So let's go ahead and run into the blacksmith over here, and let's see what we have in store. We have an iron sword, an iron pickaxe, and some bread. We already got an iron sword and a pickaxe, so you can already defend yourself and start your mining journey, because there is a dungeon over there. I guess you could kind of mine into the dungeon or something, but there's some pretty good cave systems in the seed too. And then if we go in here, we will see. Y'all know where all the good loot is in the desert temple. Ooh, there we go, 3 diamonds. So if you wanted to transform that sword or pickaxe into diamond, then you could do that right then and there. And then we got some more stuff. Let's see what else we got in here. More gold, more rotten flesh. I don't know why I'm grabbing the rotten flesh, but yeah, so that is that. So pretty freaking sweet. And that's all really close to spawn. So let's go and take a look at the awesome loot we got. It looks like we got a protection 3 enchanting book. We got some music discs, redstone, some iron ingots, 3 diamonds, an iron pickaxe, an iron sword, 2 sets of iron horse armor. We got 20 golden ingots over here. We got some more music discs. We got some buckets, strings, and that's just all really close to spawn. There's also some great cave systems in this seed, and not to mention the gorgeous landscape. So we're gonna spawn about right here where this little kind of sand thing is, and you got this little lake around it. And if we go straight out here, all the coordinates will be in the screens. All the coordinates will be in the description, not the screen, but if you get lost or something, then all the coordinates will be in the description, and you will have no trouble finding all your stuff. And for some reason this doesn't want to generate, but you can see that we do have a nice looking village right here. Sadly, this village does not have a blacksmith, which means you're gonna have no chest in here, but it is a good kind of starter village because you can get a lot of wheat from here. If not, you can just keep waiting for the stuff to grow. You can get plenty of bread, plenty of food. But if you actually go right over here across from the village, I don't know why it's not generating very well. Let me go ahead and change my chunks down a little bit. Maybe that might help. There you go. That might help. That helped a little bit. But if you go right across here, right across this little lake, you can see that we have our first desert temple. And this desert temple has some pretty good stuff in it. It's going to have some pretty good starter items. And you're going to see that we have 2 diamonds right there. Nice. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Let me just collect all this stuff, and there is the 2 more diamonds. So we have quite a bit of rotten flesh, 10 pieces of gold, 4 pieces of iron, and 4 diamonds, and we got a saddle. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my way to the next desert temple, which isn't that far. Alright, made my way to the second desert temple. I shouldn't even cutted that because I didn't know it was that close. I literally just went right over this hill, and it's right here. It's not even that far. There is not even a need to cut that scene, but coordinates are probably on your screen. Let's see what this desert temple has in store for us. So we can go ahead and go in here. We got some more iron and gold. Got some more gold right there. We got some more gold, and we got some more gold and iron. So this desert temple isn't too special, but you know, loot is loot. And now let's go ahead and make our way to probably one of the best things in the seed, which is the stronghold and end portal. Alright, so I've made my way to where I think the end portal is. Coordinates are on your screen, also in the description. Let's go ahead and start digging down and see if we can find ourselves an end portal or a stronghold. It should be kind of deep because, you know, strongholds and end portals are normally not. And there you go! There it is. There it is. Hey, Silverfish, how you doing? But there you go. You can see the end portal, and we actually have some chest over here, which is pretty sweet. So you're gonna have an iron chest plate and some bread, and then here we should have an iron sword. Yes, we do. We have an iron sword and a gold ingot. The seed is blank, like just blank. It's right on your screen. It's just right there. So yeah, pretty interesting seed. But if we spawn on this island and we go to the side with the most sand, so you can see, like, well, actually, kind of the sides. Well, you go to this side over here, just the side with all the sand kind of flattened, and you can see, what is that? I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but you can kind of see that light down there. That right there, well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and check it out. Maybe we can get some, let's go and grab some glowstone. Where's the glowstone? Glowstone, where are you? Because I just want to, guys, just kind of want to show you guys what this is. Alright, so let's go down here. And what is this? Because I'm not sure if you can see, because it might be a little dark down here. But look at this. Oh, wait. Look at these bricks. What are these? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. It's a stronghold. It is a freaking stronghold. All right. Let's break in the stronghold. And boom, there you go. What was that? Maybe like 20 blocks from spawn, not even that far away. And there you have yourself a, wow, just the end portal right there. Just jump in, kill the ender dragon, game defeated, game over. So this seed includes 2 villages, 6 dungeons, a mine shaft with diamonds, and a stronghold with an end portal. Now, all these items are actually relatively close to spawn within, I would say, about 500 blocks. 500 to 600 blocks is the farthest you're going to travel. And you can already see that we spawn out about right here, and our first village is already right here. So I'm not going to show you guys everything in this because there's a lot of stuff. I'm only going to leave out, I'm going to leave out the mine shaft, and I'm going to leave out dungeon number 4, 5, and 6. But if you would like to travel to the mine shaft or dungeon 4, 5, and 6, all of the coordinates will be in the description for everything. So here we go ahead and go into the blacksmith. Let's see what we have in here. We have 6 pieces of obsidian, an apple, 5 oak saplings, 2 pieces of bread, and a saddle. So I'm going to go ahead and travel on my way to the next NPC village. And the next NPC village actually has something special in it. Alright, so I've made my way to the second NPC village. Sadly, this one does not have a blacksmith, but what it does have is 3 dungeons right under it. So I have marked these little things right here. No, these were not here before. I just marked these. So our first dungeon is going to be right here. So you can see kind of the layout of the NPC village. And by the way, the coordinates are probably already been on your screen for this NPC village. This is the last NPC village. There is only 2, but let's go ahead and hop in here. And you can see that we have ourselves a dungeon. Let's see what we have in here. Ooh, we got some good stuff. An enchantment book. Check out that enchantment book. You cannot tell me you don't want that enchantment book. I mean, did you see that? Wait, let's take another look at that. Just look at it. Wow. That is incredible. Probably the most incredible enchantment book I've ever seen. And then we can actually go over here. We can actually just really run over here. Or we can go out. Let me go ahead and go out here and show you where the next one is. It's literally just right over here, or you could just run under there. And I believe I accidentally broke the chest when I came over under here, so my bad. Sorry about that. It was just a couple of stuff, no important stuff really. The important stuff is the enchantment book right here. That was just, the chest that I broke was just had some iron and simple stuff in it. It wasn't anything too important. Then we have more buckets and just loads of stuff. My gosh, that's what I call, there's 3 dungeons right there. So there was, let me go ahead and show you guys that real quick. So we have one right here, one dungeon. I believe that is a spider spawner. Another dungeon right here, that is a skeleton spawner. And then another dungeon over here, which is a zombie spawner. So you have 3 different types of spawners. So I say this is a good place to set up an XP farm somewhere over here. So that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and take a look at the stronghold with the end portal in it. Alright guys, so I've made my way to the last thing, which I promised, the stronghold. Let's go ahead and jump into it right now. So here it is. Coordinates are on your screen gorgeously right there. I actually did kind of travel quite far from this, but it was actually close to our spawn, about 200 blocks off from our spawn. But here you can see it's stronghold, not much to see. You're welcome to go explore the rest of the stronghold and mines and all that good stuff. It includes 6 villages, 4 desert temples, 2 dungeons, and a stronghold with an end portal. And the farthest you're going to travel is up to 1,000 blocks, which isn't too far at all. Now, all these villages and dungeons and temples will include diamonds, enchanting books, golden apples, and just so much stuff. It is an incredible seed. So I figured to do this in an organized manner. We're going to visit all of these 6 villages first, then the 4 desert temples, then the 2 dungeons, and then the stronghold at the end. Now, if you ever get lost, all the coordinates will be on the screen while you're watching this video, and also all the coordinates will be in the description, as well as the seed, which has probably already been on your screen. Now, to start off, we will first turn around and see our first temple right where we spawn. Yes, that is right. We respawn somewhere. You should spawn somewhere in this area if you type the seed right. And did I mention this is a 1.7.9 seed? Yes, it is. So if we go right over here to the blacksmith, which is where the chest is, which is where you're gonna get the loot, we will see that we have some really good stuff. You ready for it? Ready for it? Ready? Boom! There we go. 3 diamonds, iron helmet, obsidian, and an iron sword. Almost enough to make an ender or a nether portal, not end portal, nether portal. My bad. But yeah, so now let's go ahead and take a look at our second village. Here is our second village. Sadly, this village does not have a blacksmith. The coordinates will probably be on your screen, but this does not have a blacksmith, which means you will not be getting any chest or any loot. You can still trade with the villagers and get plenty of wheat and probably set up a nice base camp here. But it's not too far away. It's just over the hill of our previous village, or aka spawn. But now let's go ahead and take a look at a village with some iron armor and tools. About 400 blocks away, not even too far, we come across our next village. And here is our blacksmith. Let's see what this blacksmith has in store for us. So here we go. And there you go. Iron ingot, iron leggings, iron pickaxe, and some gold horse armor. Not too shabby. But now let's go ahead and take a look at our next village. Here's Desert Temple number 4. Sadly, there is no blacksmith, but there is a temple right behind it. Check it out. So there's no blacksmith, but there is a temple, a buried temple right behind it. Kind of hard to see when you first come in, but let's go ahead and go down here and see what this gorgeous temple has in store for us. So it looks like we got some bones. Bones. We got some gold and iron, and then we have an enchantment book with sharpness 3. I'm liking that. And then our last chest just has some rotten flesh and bones. But it's pretty cool the fact that this village is right next to a buried temple. So I think that is pretty sick. So now let's go ahead and take a look at our next village. And here's Desert Temple number 5. We have one more village after this. Sadly, this village is pretty freaking small, and it does not have a blacksmith, which means you will be getting no chest. But it is still a village. It's still out there, so I did want to show it to you guys. So we have one more village. You guys thought the last village was small, but check out this one. Would I even consider this a village? But I'm still going to show it to you guys because it is Desert Village number 6. And talk about tiny. This is one small freaking desert village. Just 3 houses actually. But yeah, and a little well. But yeah, that's Desert Temple number 6 for you. Honestly, not even worth going for unless you're in the area and you need a testificate to trade with. But otherwise, let's go ahead and go on to the temples. Alright, so here is one of the desert temples. Now, sadly, I made a mistake. Well, actually, I didn't make the mistake, but the guy who posted this seed made a mistake. He accidentally doubled 2 of the desert temples. So he said one of the desert temples was exactly right here, and he said the other desert temple was exactly right here. So I apologize for that. So instead of 4 desert temples, there is 3. Not much of a biggie deal, but anyways, I apologize for that. But here is the desert temple. Let's go ahead and move on and get inside this bad boy. So here we have iron ingots, and then we have rotten flesh, more iron ingots, and then we have iron ingots and more golden ingots, and then we just have some more stuff. So not too much in that desert temple, but let's go ahead and take a look at our last desert temple. Okay, so here is our last desert temple, and then we get to move on to our 2 dungeons and our end portal. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what kind of loots this dungeon, or temple, my bad, has for us. So here we have 3 more diamonds. Check that out. A total of 6 diamonds so far. 2 more diamonds. Now we have a total of 8 diamonds. Then we have some more gold, lots of more bones, a lot of rotten flesh. Then we have a little bit more of iron ingots and another saddle. So I would say that is a desert temple worth traveling to. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at our 2 dungeons and then our end portal. Okay, so here is our first dungeon. It was actually right next to the temple. I did not know that till I looked at the coordinates, but that's the temple that we just looked at And here's our dungeon. So yeah, literally like, what is that, like 20 blocks? So let's go see. I actually had to uncover this stuff. You can see the sand was all the way up to here, and then I had to dig down, and now you can see the stuff. We do have, I believe, what is this? A spider spawner, and this one, our next one is a zombie spawner, but it looks like we're gonna have some name tags, loads of saddles. We have a music disc right there, and then in this one we're gonna have more name tags, more golden horse armor, and more saddles. So now let's go ahead and take a look at our last dungeon, and then we'll get on to our very last thing, which is the end portal. Alright, so here is our dungeon, our very last dungeon. Let's go ahead and pop into here, see what we have in store for us. This one is a zombie spawner indeed, like I said. And here we have a golden apple. There we go. That's the golden apple we've been looking for that I told you guys in the beginning. But there is only one chest in there, sadly. But yeah, and then there's a cave system you can go explore, which is pretty cool. But I think the golden apple is worth it. I mean, that's pretty sweet. Look at this. We almost have a full inventory of stuff. But now let's go ahead and take a look at our very last thing, which is the end portal and stronghold. And last but not least, we have the end portal. Now these coordinates actually send you somewhere over here in this area. I don't remember exactly where it was, but it's somewhere over here. Now if you actually use some Eye of Ender, you can actually see that the coordinates actually take you to the stronghold, but it does not take you to the end portal. And the end portal is right here. So it's really close to the coordinates. If you use Eye of Enders, you can easily get to it. It'll probably just take you a couple of Eye of Enders, no problem. But we can just go down here and we can see the end portal. So there it is. But if you use the coordinates that were on screen, then you're just going to have to wander around here, and eventually you will find the end portal. Or if you just use Eye of Enders, you'll be fairly close to it. It's only like 20 blocks maybe. Alright guys, that is gonna do it for the top 5 Minecraft seeds. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I really enjoyed making this video. If you like these type of top 5 videos, I have a whole list, series, and playlist of lots of other top 5 videos. There's a link in the description. Keep in mind, all these seeds and all the coordinates are in the description. Remember to leave a like and subscribe for more awesome videos just like this one. And yeah guys, I'm UnspeakableGaming, and I will see you guys later.